Anthony Sowell, sex offender, and now serial killer. Today, the jury delivered its verdict, and the group found him guilty in the murders of 11 women. Our coverage continues now with more information and insight on Cleveland's most notorious case in decades. Chief Investigator Ron Regan leads a team of reporters bringing you comprehensive coverage from the beginning.
Ron Regan was in the courtroom as the judge read the verdict, and Ron joins us now live. Ron, what's next now that the verdict is in?
Well, Leon, what's going to happen, how this plays out, the jury will get to return back to their homes and take the next week off, so to speak. They have been instructed not to look at any coverage. They're not allowed to talk to their family members or anyone about this case. And then they will be back here on Monday, August 1st, when the mediation or the punishment phase of this trial begins, and that's when it's decided whether Sowell will live or die, Leon.
Ron, before you get away, Anthony Sowell turned around in the courtroom to be returned handcuffed. Describe what happened there and why that happened. Just as the first guilty verdict came down, he turned around and was immediately handcuffed.
Well, that's a great question, Leon. This is done for the safety of everyone in the room, and as soon as someone is convicted of a crime, generally those sheriff's deputies will come in and immediately handcuff the prisoner. So that is exactly what played out here in court today. He stood for 6 of the aggravated murder counts, and then he was able to sit for the remaining 76 counts against him. But I will tell you this, I was probably maybe just a couch away from him, literally maybe 6 feet from Anthony Sowell, and that's probably as close to him as I want to get.
I can imagine so. Ron, before you get away, let me ask you, is there anything that stuck out in your mind really heavily today as the verdict was read?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 things, Leon. Number one, as soon as that verdict was read, 2 of the jurors their eyes began to fill up with tears. It was emotional for them. But beyond that, just over to my left, the family of victims hugged each other. They were consoling each other. Their eyes were filling with tears. They were praying. They were thanking God for this verdict today. And that was so emotional that, honestly, I thought I was about to cry.
I understand. Many thanks, Ron Regan. We appreciate your reporting and appreciate your insight today as to many of the deep feelings in the courtroom. Ron Regan on the story. Thank you, Ron.